test shot.
Wait,
Ooh, now
okay.
we're seeing legs. That's cute.
Oh, ew, I stuck my fingers in.
We're filming.
It's for real this time.
Let's do it.
Welcome, Naomi. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
To my humble abode, White Balance Off.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna be fitness girls today.
Yes. It is time to talk moving one's body.
I'm excited.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining. How are you feeling? How's your body feeling today?
My body's feeling. It's January for
Okay.
context. I definitely feel like it's January. My body always feels like it's January. It's like kind of recovering from the holiday.
In what ways does your body react to the holiday?
I mean, a huge part of body that I'm conscious of is diet.
Okay.
And the holidays is very like not your average, not my normal typical diet.
You're just kind of engaging, but once a year. How has fitness come into play?
My pretty much like core of fitness is cardio.
Okay.
I haven't been like super strong with the weights lately.
You feel confident in your cardio training?
Yeah, I have a treadmill in my apartment. Like
Oh,
that,
wow.
Like that kind of. Like,
Oh, wow.
Kind of like the gym, like life fitness.
Okay.
Situation.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And you find yourself using that regularly?
Every day.
Wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
my knees are awful.
Okay. Because of that?
Probably adding to it.
Okay.
And drag.
Okay. Yeah.
And drag and heel. Do you
Okay.
have any like core like thing that you're like fucking-
Hurts?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So many. My knees, my hips, my back, my shoulders. Personal experience has been physically active throughout my life. And so I think I've always been in some form of moving in one way or another. And with that comes sort of body aches and pains. Sometimes when we have knee pain, that can come from a lack of strength in a muscle surrounding the knees. A lot of the time it's the quad, that front of the leg. If we have more strength in the muscles around the knee, it helps stabilize that joint, right? And with that comes less pain. How's your back?
I know
No complaint. How's your back though?
my back would my back definitely 30 is definitely 30
Okay.
for sure.
Okay. In what ways do you feel it? Is it following some sort of movement, or do you just wake up and it's like, ow?
No, I mean I think I'm pretty good about like stretching like right when I wake up and that kind of
Okay.
like aids it.
You
But,
stretch right when you wake up?
like coffee and stretch.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Great.
At least that's like something I can do at home. I kind of hate the gym.
Okay.
I do hate the gym.
Talk to me about this. This is a real thing for a lot of people, hating the gym. Tell me your experience.
I just kind of have always kind of felt a little out of place at like the gyms that, because I mean I grew up going to like the YMCA, and like that's just like a very
No holds barred.
there's
Everything's going on.
yeah,
Yeah.
except for gay people, at least where my location was. I love a treadmill at my house, and I'm such a faggot when I'm working out. Like I'm still such a faggot even when I'm working out.
I mean, one shouldn't have to change any of their faggotry in order to work out. Like sticking your ass out in order to do a deadlift, right?
Right.
It's just like you have to push your ass out. So like you're in these like vulnerable positions. Doing that in a space where other people are around can be a little bit terrifying.
For sure. When you know that they're not that way.
Oftentimes, I think people enter a gym space thinking that everybody else in that gym knows exactly what they're doing, but I don't think that's ever the case.
Well,
Like, the people that we see in the gym, everyone's still figuring out what they're doing.
Getting past that is definitely, when you're like in your gym routine, getting past that feeling is a good feeling. Like to not have to like be like, oh shit, what am I doing with this machine?
When you've been in a gym space, apart from cardio equipment, have you been drawn to certain ways of exercising?
I
There are
think
like circuit machines, there are like squat racks, there are like any...
this one,
Okay.
and then getting it back in.
Okay, good girl, bad girl.
I like
The exercise Naomi is speaking of is working your abductors, which are pulling your legs apart, and your adductors, which close your legs together. So that's musculature on the inside of the leg, and then we also have musculature on the outside of the leg. Great for booty. Where do you most feel that when you're working on that?
Like booty and like thigh.
Nice. What we see a lot of in exercise and training is people kind of moving through the motion without having a real like intention behind it. If I'm talking like a bicep curl, instead of just thinking about it as you're moving away up and down, it's kind of like feeling what your body is actually having to do in order to move that way up and down. Do you have any goals when it comes to exercise training? Your body?
Yeah, I would love just bigger tits. And
Okay.
Bigger ass, but not in a way that's like that makes sense. I felt it before. I just didn't get back there.
We can do tits and ass. That is a specialty, honestly.
The gays love tits and ass.
Tits and ass. You get it from the front and from the back. Should we work out?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I wonder if any of that audio picked up.
I was about to say, I'm sure. I don't know. I don't want to interrupt, but
This is how you want to
Okay, so we're going to do a little warm-up. Long strides. So we're going to walk forward and then take 3 steps backward. So it's going to look like this. Step, 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 together, step, 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 together. Change, each foot leading. Together. Really set that foot and plant the foot. How are shoulders? How's shoulder health for you?
I don't know.
Okay. No, you don't usually have any like pinches, no impingements.
Not really.
Great. Awesome.
Not yet.
Okay. Hey, if you haven't felt it up to this point, I hope you never do. All right, we're gonna chalk chest press. Chalk chest press, you see? We're gonna talk chest press. This we're using free weights, dumbbells. You can use a bar. There are machines in gyms for this. What's nice about free weights is it provides active mobility training. When we're lifting these up, we're having to prevent these from dropping out. We're having to prevent these from dropping in. So our body is just actively doing a lot, just even holding free weights. So working with dumbbells is great, especially when you're first starting exercise, in order to build up that mobility and strength. Chest press. Just gonna show a couple. Chest press. Dumbbells in our wrists, right above our shoulder. And as we're bringing the weight down, we're not going to think so much about Vitruvian Man straight out to the side. We're going to think about bringing those elbows down a little bit in front of us and then pressing up from there and press. The reason for that little angle change is to prevent any aggravation in that shoulder joint when working out the chest. So sit back, up and up. Good. And nice and, yep. Good, and press up. Nice. Feel okay?
Yeah.
Great. Gonna give you a breath. Take an inhale as you go down. Exhale as you press up. Take inhale here. Exhale. Press up. Good. Keep going with this movement. So at this bottom, we're really getting a stretch in that chest, and we're feeling that contraction as we press up through. Naomi has a great little arch to her back while still protecting her spine and midsection by bracing in. That little arch helps to get a little bit more stretch in that chest to develop more strength, more size, since we're going for tits and ass, baby. Give me one more. Nice. Safely bring down to your side. Yep. And then you can. Good. Set them down. How did that feel?
I felt good.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I always do it like over by my ears.
In a lot of exercises, we think we're supposed to be doing them in these 2D planes, where we can kind of break planes a little bit to just make things a bit better for joint health, honestly, to give you a little bit more stability and security.
I like that.
Did we feel some chest activation?
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. You had a great tempo.
I think I do forget to breathe.
Yeah, totally.
Always just forget to breathe.
Yeah. So breathing is important. Is this even recording? Can you imagine? It is. I don't know if I'm in frame though.
You want to sit?
I don't know if I should turn it. No. It gets confusing of when to breathe in movement. And so, for example, in this chest press, breathing as you stretch the chest and having that breath and that exhale to help you pump through that contraction of the chest. So we have that time to breathe, fill those lungs, and press away. So normally it's on that sort of stress action. We'll have that breath out. Definitely making that a part of common practice is great. That's why yoga is really amazing, and people kind of connect with that because it has a prescribed kind of way of breathing.
For sure.
Should we do another set?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Same thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you think you could go up in weight?
Should we try?
Yes.
I'm scared.
All right, we got these 20-pounders.
Whoa.
These 20-pounders. Did you ever think the day would come?
I mean, honestly, I used to be so good at it. Like, not
Okay.
good at it, like, I just was...
Good at what?
Good at going to a trainer. I was just good at going to a trainer. They would just tell me what to do. And I was good at that.
Nice.
But,
Followed direction, you
yeah,
got
showed
to
up.
work. Yeah, nice. Great, because
Showed
you're
up.
spending your own money, so you may
Yeah.
as well show up.
For sure.
Right? All right, we're here. We're back to training.
I know.
You ready?
Let's try it.
Let's do it. Press through those feet. Give yourself a good foundation into that floor. And let's go. Nice. And down. And when you come to the top, we're going to do that little rotation.
Okay.
Yeah. And then down and up. Nice. We don't have to come down as low. And press up. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, press up. Good. Inhale down. Exhale, press. Good. Good. It's perfect. And that's what needs to exist in gyms.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
sure.
we need that in gym spaces. Like, we should be able to build strong bodies, even though people at the gym don't want us to be there or don't think we should be there.
For sure.
They'll say that we're too weak, and then as soon as we try to strengthen ourselves, they're just like, you're not allowed in our space to
Right.
strengthen yourself. And it's like, fuck off.
I feel like everyone at the gym is a little gay, though.
Especially the gym I work at.
I believe it.
How'd that feel? 5 pounds up in weight?
That felt good.
Yeah? You're using your biceps when...
Is that what I'm supposed to be doing, or no? It's supposed to be here.
Could you feel your chest when you were doing the exercise?
Yeah. Feels like I did something with my chest.
When engaging in exercise, don't be afraid to like push yourself a little bit. Like we just went up 5 pounds, and honestly, I think we could probably go up again. No tea. Always try to progressively up the intensity, either through weights or on a treadmill. Try to up the incline, like whatever it may be. Just try to start incorporating ways of amping up the training. It doesn't have to be overwhelming, just like in one go.
Yeah.
Just like start getting there.
Like more gradual.
Yeah, and don't be afraid of, like, your body is very capable of doing really incredible things. Allowing your body to be put under that stress to show you how it can react, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go up. Yeah! Look at this. Look at this dumbbell graveyard.
Have you ever done a training session when you're like hungover?
Back in my skating era,
Like,
I would
show
train.
up.
I would show up to practice hungover. Sometimes still drunk. Yeah. I don't do that anymore though. I'm going to tell you when to come up, and you just follow me. Up. You did not follow me.
Oh, sorry. I'm like, I'm literally listening to the track. I was like, is that a touch?
Up. Nice. And down. Up. So you're going to control the down as you have been. Up. Nice. Good. Control the down. Press up. Nice. And down. Up. Good. Up. Give me 4 more. Up. Inhale here on the down. Inhale. And up. Good. Let out that air. Let that air out. Push it out. Good. 2. 1 last one. Nice. Good. Heaviest weight yet
What was
today. 25.
Wow.
Yeah. How'd that feel?
Oh, good.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
How many more do you think you had in your tank?
Maybe like 5, 4,
Okay.
3.
Which one do you
3.
think? So it's not like we're always trying to push ourselves to failure. Because if we always push ourselves to failure, especially if we're new into exercise, there's a lot of truck happening.
I know, it's scaring me.
Oh, wait. Oh, it could be...
No, right?
No, I don't think so.
What's happening?
Okay, we felt chest.
I felt chest.
You felt chest. All right, let's move on to ass. Okay, we're talking deadlifts. Naomi, my beautiful client, expressed interest in chest and ass. And we've already done a chest workout. You're feeling
Pumped.
a good little pump. Yeah, a stretch and a contraction. That's always key. We're going to move into a deadlift, which is a compound movement, basically meaning that we're using a lot of the musculature of our body in order to do it. Do you have experience with a deadlift?
I feel like I have done, but not regularly.
Anything that comes to mind when we talk deadlifts, either form or what it's supposed to do or anything like that?
Does it touch the floor?
A deadlift can touch the floor. Today we're going to be doing RDLs, Romanian deadlifts, where the weight does not come all the way to the floor. The RDLs are really specific in targeting the back of the leg and the glutes, which again, you want those, baby. Get those juicy glutes. So we will not be going all the way to the floor.
Okay.
When we talk this deadlift, a couple things in mind. We're going to think about keeping chest up. We're going to think about pulling our navel, our belly button, to our spine, just to give us a bit more tension and security in our midsection. A big point is pushing that butt back behind you. So a deadlift isn't necessarily just about folding over, dropping to the floor. With this, we're sticking our ass out, feeling a big stretch through the back of that leg, through that ass, and then from there, pressing down into the floor to drive our hips through, squeeze our butt underneath at the top, big contraction. So when lifting for a deadlift, we want to make sure that we're right under the bar as we lift. So get your feet under that bar. stand up, step away. And like I said, it's all about pushing that ass out. So imagine there's an imaginary wall behind you that you're trying to press away with your ass. And then from there, I'm pressing into the floor with my feet, driving my hips back through. And the bar is going to maintain this track of staying up against my legs the entire time. We don't want the bar away from our legs because that means a lot of it is being taken into the back when we want to keep all of that stress there. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Let me make sure this is recording. Okay, let's.
No.
Okay, thankfully there's not a lot of weight on this bar, and we have a very strong client to begin with. Set yourself up for success, getting yourself a little bit more under the bar, planting your feet. Great. Great. And you're gonna stand up all the way. Straighten your legs. Naomi likes to stick her ass out.
Wait, no.
Okay, pull. Yes, there you go.
Okay.
Wow, look how far that moved. Whoa. Separate those hands. There you go. Good. Close those feet a little bit. Good. And so, we're going to drive our hips back. Yep. And up. When you come all the way up, drive those hips under. And all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Okay, Lily, set this down. We have a lot of this.
Uh-huh.
Do you know that?
Uh-huh.
Okay. We are first going to address that real quick.
Okay.
Let me grab a mat. With a lot of exercise, we really want to be strong here in order to successfully lift. So there's an exercise that we can do where we lay on our back with our feet pressed into the floor, our head resting. When we naturally lay on the ground, we'll have a natural arch in our lower back. You can place your hand through and feel that there's a space. With this exercise, we want that natural spine, and then we'll want to pull our belly button down. That hip will fold forward, and we're closing that space in our lower back. And we're going to hold that for 5 seconds, and then go back to our natural spine. There's space, and then I'm going to close that space again. And so we're just trying to start engaging that midsection before working on our deadlifts. Have you done something like this before?
I don't know if I have.
Okay. It's just active core engagement. That's all it is. Nothing scary. So I can see Naomi has quite a lot of space back there. So you're going to close that space. Yeah. Yeah.
And bring the butt up.
Nope, butt's gonna stay down, but it will kind of tilt.
Okay.
We've closed the space. You'll hold that for 5 seconds and then release. Good. And then we'll hold for 5 seconds. And then release. And again. Do you feel like belly's getting harder?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. This is a core engagement that is often overlooked. People think that in order to have strong midsection, you have to be crunching 1,000 times a day. While that is cool and all, definitely small movements like this will help you get more results in your everyday life and living. If you're having any back pain, this is often great. We often get a lot of back pain from an excessive arch to our lower back. Good. So this is kind of what we want to be thinking about in that deadlift. So when at the top of that deadlift, we want everything to be drawn in here. We want that butt to be under us because we're supporting a lot of weight with that bar. So any excessive arching to that back, especially as we start to add weight, can definitely be negatively impactful.
Gotcha.
Let's have you step up. Excessive arch. Yes! So you're gonna put your hands here. Straight legs, you're just going to start pushing your hips back and then driving them back through. Driving them back through. Hips back far as they can go. Yeah, and driving them back through. Hips back as far as they can go, driving them back through. So it's helpful to think about hips going back, and once they stop going back, that's sort of the moment in time that you push yourself back through.
Okay.
A helpful cue for that is simply just keeping your chest up. So if you're holding the bar here, I'm driving back, my chest is up. As soon as my hips stop going back, though if I feel I want to go down lower, that would make me drop my chest, and then that would be all in my lower back. Instead of what we're really focused on here is those glutes in the back of those legs. Cool?
Mm-hmm.
So kind of that motion, keeping that chest up, driving those hips back. Keeping chest up, driving hips back. I'm gonna have you keep doing this and place your hands by your side, imagining that you're holding the bar. I want that bar attached to your leg the entire time, so those hands will be attached, and then you'll come up. So knit these down a little bit. Yeah, there you go. So it's just that kind of upper tuck of those abs. Nice. Let's go back to the bar. Hands a little bit more separated. Good. So at first, give me that top position. Find that strength. Find that belly. Find the hips underneath of you. Find you pushing into the floor with those feet. And then we go to hips going back. Yep, chest staying up. And then come up. Good. And go back to that initial position. I'm still seeing that arch to the back. Yes, thank you. Good. Much better. Keep the bar attached. Was it attached?
No.
No. Slow it down if you need to. Yes. And keep it attached. Good. Give me one more. Good. And set that. You know when drag queens talk about eyebrows not being twins, but sisters, and then some people say cousins? Each one of those reps
was very
just
different.
like a very different family member.
Yeah, it felt very foreign.
And that's okay. It's obviously super okay to like be figuring out a movement. Tell me what you were feeling and kind of like what was you were actively thinking about.
I think I was like actively trying not to like have this extend at all. So I was trying to keep it like that. But then I was forgetting about the whole like keeping
No,
it.
you do. Okay. Yeah, we're getting deeper and deeper into this. Good. We do want this proud chest. We do want this to be lifted.
Okay.
So think about wrapping the bar around your body. With those straight arms, think about wrapping it around yourself. Good. Let's do another set. It's all about exploration. And up. Drive those hips all the way through. Come to that fully stacked position. Drive those hips under. Yes, thank you. And come up. Drive those hips. Oh, yes, baby. Yes, that extra little contraction of that glute. That's what makes it hard at the top. If you're just leaving it out exposed, we're not getting that contraction. Yes, yes, and again. Yes, good, couple more. And up, yes, we stretch it back here. It's stretched, and then we move it through that stretch into that contraction. One more. Nice, step back. Okay, yeah, you start getting it.
I felt better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we have a tendency to
Present.
Present. In this world, we do want a little bit more non-presentational and a little bit more foundational. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Okay.
To like strengthen and build it. That makes sense.
You're good.
Yeah.
I think so. All the way. Yes. Ah, gorgeous. You're going to keep those arms at length at the top of the motion. So, no. Yeah, there you go.
Felt better.
Better?
Yeah.
Finally got you to that point of like tucking under.
I want to do it.
Didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
It's just an uncommon feeling.
Maybe. I always thought that was trying to do that when I do squats so I get home.
Thank you, Naomi, for joining me for a Train with Milk. Where can we find you? What are you up to apart from getting tits and ass?
Well, I live 10 minutes away from here.
Okay.
So, this is the HUD.
So you're gonna run home?
No.
Okay.
I'm hoping my car is still there.
Yeah, we've been worried that car is being towed the entire time that we've been out
I mean, it
here.
is street cleaning literally right now.
Right. We
But-
got to keep those streets clean, hey?
But we gotta work out.
Yes, but we have to work out.
It's like this.
Keep it up, baby.
Me too.
Goodbye, everyone. Great. Oh shit, that wasn't recording.